What is going on YouTube? Trying to get this to work. Here it is. Okay. So, been a couple weeks since I've been on doing really any videos except for some NBC stuff. If you're in the NBC or you've been following it, we had our finals match yesterday. So, I'm going to get that uploaded soon too, but you can see it on Save Live VGC's Twitch. So, just going to do some battle spot, but a twist today after I break everything that's falling off my desk. If I can get this QR code to work. I'm going to use a QR code. I'm kind of looking for some good QR codes to use just because I'm burnt out on this format, which I think most of us are. So this is Baz Andersons Regional winning QR code. It's a gravity team with Groudon, Togedemaru, Whimsicott, Gengar, Lele, and Mewtwo. So obviously Hypnosis with Gengar and Grass Whistle actually with Whimsicott to work in gravity. And this guy's in a Veltal, that might be kind of bad. And also, yeah, let's repress this Blades too. So I played one game with this just now. I did 4-0 the guy, but I mean that's one game, right? It doesn't really tell you anything. So this isn't Scarf Lele. This is Adrenaline Orb Lele. He does have a Salamence. I don't know if he would lead that though. A lot of times it just seems like the lead at Neolego seems like. He's got that. He's Veltal. I don't have much to hit at Veltal. I don't have like anything to hit at Veltal. What's this Togedemaru have? This Togedemaru is Choice Scarf. He's got Nuzzle. He's got Gravity too. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna go Whimsicott. Groudon. Yeah. I'm running out of time. Mewtwo. I want Lele just to stop Sucker Punch. Yeah, Mewtwo Lele. I don't know. Like this, I'm like I have the page open in your Pokepaste, so I can kind of read along with that. I'm not even 100% sure of all these sets, so this is going to be kind of fun. So, we're at 16-19 on the ladder. I've been yo-yoing up and down, changing some teams, and trying some different stuff. Just trying to kind of enjoy the format again. I really haven't like looked into it in an analysis sort of way to see what I should be countering or anything, or built really any teams. I want to take one more crack at Kyogre Tornadus, just because I used it so much in the past. Before Ultra Series. Now it's like making a comeback, right? I think it's a thing to use now. So okay, so we have Neolego here, which obviously Groudon's not too bad unless this is Z move a Veltal. So I gotta kind of see what I have here on this Whimsicott. So I know it's Sash. I can Grass Whistle isn't gonna do much. I can taunt him because I'm not Prankster Whimsicott, I am Chlorophyll. I can also Moonblast the Veltal, but yeah, I don't know how much damage that's doing. I mean, is this Z-move Veltal? That's the thing. Like, if Z-move Veltal, he just blows up this Groudon. But he got also Tailwind, so Tailwind, myself Tailwind doesn't really help. I don't know. I'm gonna Fire Punch and Moonblast this Veltal. So if he Z-moves me, he Z-moves me. Okay, Neolego protects. So a lot of times Neolego has a Z-move. Moonblast goes first. And it might be a 2-hit KO in this thing. Okay, so 2-hit KO. Just go for foul play. So I know this Groudon doesn't have max investment, but obviously it's Groudon, so it does take a lot from that. But this means no Tailwind, right? But it could mean what's the rest of this team? He has Groudon, so he could be Trick Room Neolego? Okay, here comes his Groudon. So we have to decide now, is he Trick Room Neolego? So I can taunt his Neolego and protect to stop a Trick Room, but if he just Poison or Sludge Bombs me and hits Precious Blades, then Whimsicott goes down. So then what happens? Mewtwo comes in. Mewtwo can KO Groudon probably with its Z move. Nilego still doesn't like Groudon, except it's probably Z move. It could be Sash too. Oh, do I taunt this Nilego? I'm gonna taunt the Nilego. A lot of times it's Trick Room on these teams. And remember, because I don't have the protect option next turn is the only thing. I don't know if people like. This is a super fast Groudon too, so at least I'll get some chip or KO the Nilego if it's not Sash, if he doesn't Z move me or something. Okay, he's just Sludge Bombing, which isn't great, but this one's got Strive on the Sash, get knocked out if it's poisons me. Okay, so I'm doing that. Okay, Nilego's gone. Alright, so that's not bad. I mean, he'll probably hit his Precious Blades here, knock these two out. Oh, he Fire Punches. What's that for? Oh. Maybe he just wants to get rid of Whimsy Batteries. Trying to switch there. Okay, so Mewtwo. We haven't seen Salamence yet. I'm bringing Lele. Lele will outspeed Groudon, so will my Groudon. And we haven't seen Salamence yet, so I might get the boost off of this too. Ferrothorn. Okay, so now I definitely need Groudon. Like, I outspeed him with both. It's weird to have this fast Groudon. So I can Fire Punch and Psychic. Oops. So Psychic the Groudon and Fire Punch the Ferrothorn. I think it's as easy as that. Okay. I'm sure most of you guys know Baz, or have, I don't know if you know him personally, but you've, seen his performance in previous years, or maybe I've seen this team be used by some other streamers too. It's probably better for a second there. So it's got some kind of a glaring Lunala weakness is the only thing. So I would probably run into one of those just because it's more common now that I've seen. But I'll pick up a win there with this Gravity team. Didn't get Gravity up though, but Baz definitely a mad genius. Comes up with some interesting, unique teams. Unique for the meta, but I mean, they would make sense. So I don't want to say that at all. So definitely somebody who I look up to as a player. I think he's one of the strongest players around, actually. If you just watch his videos on his YouTube channel and see how he talks through the game, and his game knowledge is really strong. But I've never really tried one of his teams before, and it's definitely a team it's not like a team I would build. So I kind of trying to push myself out of my comfort zone with some of this stuff, because I sure wouldn't. I don't usually rely on status very much, especially with Coco and Feeny running around. So not that this team's relying on sleep, but it definitely is a big advantage of it if I can get sleep to work. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to try something different though, just jump in with something I'm not familiar with. So we can climb a little bit too. It's 1633 now. So I think the highest I've been in Ultra, I was 1700 for a second in Ultra Series, and then it was 1690 last I knew with our Yveltal team before I crashed a little bit and I switched back to Groudon Xerneas. So excited for Sword and Shield to come out to get out of this Ultra Series. Some really cool stuff coming out about that too. So no spoilers, but definitely look into it if you guys are thinking, if you're new and thinking about VGC coming up when Sword and Shield gets started. Definitely read up on if you. I mean, I can see not wanting to be spoiled too, but preparing for what VGC is kind of going to look like, knowing what information you can in advance is helpful. If you are a newer player or starting VGC and you're just stumbling across my videos maybe on Reddit or something, leave me a comment in my comments here. Just curious to see if I have somewhat of a following for when my Switch videos start, and if I do some different content than just battles, like VGC related informational content. And I wasn't planning on doing any of those unless I can generate some interest in them. Nope, wrong team. Nope. I gotta scan this code again. So didn't find an opponent, so I gotta scan back in. Okay. I haven't used QR codes very much, actually, even since we've had them a couple of times here and there. I prefer to build my own teams. It's just kind of fun to try something different, though. Alright, we'll try again. Change some music for you guys. Yeah, if you're an NBC player, thank you for playing in the long season that we had. Really, since like late June, we've been preparing for it, and then played through Worlds and just finished yesterday. So long season, but it was a really good season. We had 2 divisions going for the first time, more teams than we've ever had. So I'm hoping that we can get a big season like that too when Sword and Shield gets on its feet and we kind of figured out a little bit if it has the option to do multi-battles, and if we get the enthusiasm back a little bit. I'm definitely looking forward to taking some months off of it though and focusing on it's the holidays, really just that, but I mean, trying to get some more content out too if I can develop some followers. Probably start doing some more TCG content too, just because it's fun to do and it's kind of quick and easy. Dang, no one's playing Battlespot. They're all thinking the same thing we are about Ultra Series. Please find somebody. I don't want to have to edit this. That's the only thing I don't want is like the fear of having to cut the video down, I guess. Like in the post-production. Come on, find somebody. Should do what Baz used to do, and he'd like shake a can of Marmite at the computer when he couldn't find anybody on Battlespot. But I'm in America. I'm not even 100% sure exactly what that is. So the luck won't work over here. Fortunately, maybe not. All right, here we go. 1586 from Japan. Okay, you think I had Trakian. They have Terracat. Okay. It's Ray Ogre. They have a Lele. So the thing is, I would get my terrain. So I get my terrain, and then should I go Lele Mewtwo or Lele Gengar? Scarf Togedemaru won't help just because this thing's gonna have a Sash. He's got Crobat too, which Mewtwo could knock out. Mewtwo Lele. He doesn't have Intimidate. I want Gengar. I kind of want Gengar, but it's probably Scarf Lele. I want Gengar. Togedemaru I just don't see much for use for. I mean, I guess I want Groudon, but that's kind of tough in a Ray Ogre match. Yeah, I don't know. So not bringing speed control either then. Nothing has speed control, right? Okay. Yeah, maybe I chose wrong. Maybe Whimsicott would have been better. It's going to be hard to have my Sun up for Chlorophyll to work. And they're probably going to be under Tailwind if they're going with Terracat to begin with. But maybe they don't, just because I have 2 Psychics. Okay, Lele Whimsicott. Okay, that's fine. Probably Scarf Lele, right? So, Mewtwo... So what do? I mean, he's gonna have Shadow Ball. Oh no, Mewtwo's pressure went first. Okay. Which doesn't help me a whole lot. So he can protect that Lele. Like, he does not Scarf, so is he gonna have Shadow Ball? He's gonna protect this Lele. I kinda want a Gravity for if Gengar comes in, but they're gonna have a speed advantage anyway. He's just gonna Psychic me. Whimsicott's gonna have the Sash. I don't want to eat a... I don't want anything else eating anything either, though. I'm gonna Side Strike the Whimsicott and take down to a Sash, I guess. Okay, he protects that, so that's not too bad. At least we get that. Okay, Tailwind, alright. Protect Tailwind. Okay, so... You could have Shadow Ball for Lele, too, but that's... I have to stall this Tailwind out now. Okay, that is Sash. Okay. He can't Encore me or anything. So I could Protect. Because I'm in terrain, so he can't Encore me. He can't do much with Whimsicott, actually. I'm gonna Protect both and Scout for Shadow Ball. Maybe he switches around here, though. No, okay. And that burns a turn of Tailwind. Like, what's Whimsicott gonna have? Like Moonblast? Oh, it's got Endeavor. Okay. Endeavor and Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so probably Endeavor's the same slot. I'm gonna Moonblast him. This is okay. This is turn 2 of Tailwind. Next turn is his last turn of Tailwind. So I'm actually gonna Gravity with Lele. Hope he goes to the same slot. I'll switch into Gengar because we won't get Endeavored then. And if he sticks to, I mean, he's not gonna Psychic the Mewtwo slot, right? Could Shadow Ball it, but I doubt it. Switch, then I'll Protect again, and then I will outspeed Whimsicott. Okay, yeah, this is the way to do it. Alright, Mewtwo comes out, Gengar comes in. I'll Protect next turn to stall at the last turn of Tailwind, and then I'll have Gravity up. And alright, at least that half worked. I thought I was working on Gengar for a second. Like, that doesn't work on Ghost, right? Alright, so okay, disabled is that. Okay. So the good thing is, okay, he's Life Orb Lele. He's not changing any terrains. He brought this terrain. So my Z-move's gonna be good. So I'm gonna outspeed. Well, he's Prankster, so it's not gonna outspeed anything. So I mean, I'm not gonna outspeed. I'm not gonna outspeed the Tailwind again. What's he go for? Did he try to Endeavor the Mewtwo? He might just think I Protect, right? I might have to risk attacking this Whimsicott now to stop. He knows he can't Endeavor the Gengar, and Gengar is more of a risk, I think. He might just Endeavor Mewtwo, though. He can't Dazzling Gleam. He's got to commit to a slot. I'm going to attack this Whimsicott, because I can't afford for him to get Tailwind up again. I need my speed advantage. I could just get bopped here. I mean, I get Endeavored on the Mewtwo slot. He attacks the Mewtwo slot. Okay, he does Endeavor. That makes sense. Does he attack it, though? Yeah, okay, at least he did that. Alright, so I knock out this Whimsicott. Mewtwo's gonna outspeed. He's not getting any more Tailwinds. I threaten the KO on Lele next turn. I didn't get my Gravity though. So I can't Hypnosis. I can, but it's not gonna, I mean, probably won't hit, right? Alright, here comes Rayquaza. He probably has Kyogre. How many turns of terrain are left? One turn of terrain are left. I mean, I have to Z-move him. I have to Sludge Bomb his Lele. He switches out to Kyogre, maybe, and protects Rayquaza. So the next turn I have to protect Mewtwo and attack Rayquaza with Gengar, because I can't be E-speeded then. And hope he stays in with Rayquaza, gets knocked out, and then I have Kyogre out, and then I have Groudon. Fast Groudon. Probably protects Rayquaza here. I don't know why you wouldn't. He takes damage to protect. Depends. I mean, well, if it's Saltbest, he's not protecting them, so that's okay. Protects Lele. He's not Sash Rayquaza. I mean, it could be Assault Vest, I guess. It could be Assault Vest. This is special when it's in terrain. If he's Assault Vest, this doesn't KO him. I just lose. I mean, otherwise he's either Banded or Life. He's not Life Orb. He's gotta be Assault Vest. Oh, he dies though. Okay. I mean, Mewtwo is pretty awesome, so maybe. What do you think he is then? Banned? He already has a Life Orb, he already has a Sash. Maybe it could be Assault Vest. I don't know. Okay, so a Sludge Bomb. Oh, it's Tracheon. Okay, it's not. Thingy. I thought it would be Kyogre. Alright, well, Tracheon just dies as a Side Strike for sure. And Sludge Bomb just killed Lele, right? Seems that easy. He forfeits. Okay, so that's 2 wins. This thing's going pretty fast. Oh, it's 20 minutes. Okay, maybe we'll even go 4 games if we like right around 45 minutes. I like to be, so it depends on how fast the next game goes. 2 wins. That's pretty nice. I mean, obviously when Baz played in the Sheffield Regional with this, it was probably a lot more unorthodox now because people have seen him play since then. So. And maybe not everybody follows the circuit as closely as some people playing on here, but just getting us some higher rated players, I would think they'd at least heard of it, but maybe didn't like watch the team report or anything. But I mean, just kind of playing straightforward, pretty much. We're not doing anything that's too crazy. Maybe Mewtwo's just like slept on. I don't know. I like trying Mewtwo Y, but having Gengar is kind of nice. But like this is like Lunala just bodies these guys. Gengar has Hex. It doesn't even have. Shadow Ball, so I'd have to put it to sleep to get anything out of it. And maybe that's a Togedemaru thing, just so I can like nuzzle it. I don't know. It's gonna be resisting everything. It's resisting Mewtwo's main attack, and then immune to Focus Blast it has, since it has gravity. So we see it now. That's definitely a gravity setup win condition for that, but. Like if it has Lele, like our team we had with Groudon Lunala for a minute there. I don't know. Like it's great to have 2 wins, but 3 tonight with this, I guess. To play 1 off screen with it, but I don't know if I mean, I can see it. I can see this team winning a regional for sure. I mean, obviously it did, but yeah. I like using Mewtwo. It's kind of nice. I feel like that's kind of slept down a little bit just because you're protected from. Priority with having Lele on the team. There's just so much Incineroar too, like our Sphere might be better if you had some way to boost it. I mean, obviously if you're not using gravity, you definitely would want that. I gotta log in again to this. I can't wait to 20 minutes with 2 games because we're doing this twice. 3 times now. Okay. Log in again. Still recording? Yeah. I watch that camera sometimes. Alright. Yeah. Great. We're gonna try to set gravity up next turn, or this next match, because we haven't used like a lot of the shenanigans yet. It's rare when you see this team and you like hear about it, it seems like really wacky, like there's a lot of like gimmicky kind of things, I guess. And it's not like a gimmick, but when you play with it, then the moves seem more straightforward. Like, it's like, yeah, that should have that, you know. Like, obviously, the Whimsicott and the Togedemaru are probably the weirdest. This Whimsicott's not Prankster and, you know, has some Grass Whistle you don't hardly ever see. It's great if I can get gravity up. So maybe, like, the first game I played with this off-screen, I led Lele Gengar and got the boost right away from an Incineroar lead on his side. So then I could gravity and then I just hypnosis everything. He had an Incineroar and he had a Kyogre. Come on, somebody play. 1647 right now. So we're climbing up pretty fast with this actually. So if I win this next one, we have time for a 4th game maybe. I don't want to make this too long, but just watch it in shifts. Then maybe off screen I'll play some too, and I'll just, you know, see how high I can get with it, just out of curiosity. I've been playing my regular Groudon Xerneas team. I've been playing that Veltal Kyogre team we had for a little bit, which I still like. It has some good switch-ins on it. It just isn't really bulky on it, so I'm thinking about adding on like a Psych Attacker or something, and maybe not having Metagross as my Mega. I don't know. It's a fun team to play. One shot of the Lunala again last night. That's like the most fun on there, because I think people think just assume it's going to survive. Okay, gotta do this again. Very interesting part of the video. Takes us longer. I'll trim some of this out. Okay. I tried a Lele, Kyogre, Tornadus, Mega Gyarados team a little bit with. I had Metagross. I don't remember my restricted. Other restricted, maybe it was. I don't remember. Maybe that was it wasn't a Veltal. Maybe that was the Where's my Quasar? Because I didn't have 2 megas. I remember I had. But that was kind of nice, just having Gyarados around for the Dark type. But you just get in situations where it doesn't do much, and there's a lot that threaten it too. So it seemed good on paper, but I think some of the teams, like, they'll look good on paper, they'll work and be successful, somewhat successful, and then they just don't match up the meta very well. You know, so you definitely have to consider that when you're team building. Like, you might have a team you want to use and you think would be good, and it has synergy and it works together, but then the metagame is like, no, everything that's popular beats this. Come on! Find something we know. What is it, Thursday night? It's Thursday night at 10:30 Central Time. I think there'll be people on this. Come on. I don't want to edit this out. I have to. Oh. I should have like the card game up in the background and just switch back and forth when it's not working, and then just forfeit those matches when I finally get somebody. Just because I don't really worry about my record on there too much. Kind of saves just consecutive wins anyway. There's gotta be somebody playing. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this down. There's no way. Try one more time here. Maybe we won't get 4 matches. Let's scan this code. They all heard I was on with Baz Andersons' team. They don't want to face it. Okay. Maybe it's just trying to match me up with somebody close to the rank that we're at. I'm curious how that'll work in Sword and Shield now with that ranking system they're gonna have. Like, it doesn't sound like they'll pare you down at all, which is great. You know, and makes the matches more competitive, I guess. But and they must have longer seasons then, because sometimes you're just jumping on and you might be a good player and you have a low ranking. So just because I might get somebody that's a 15-10 or something doesn't mean anything a lot of times. So I don't know, like playing people in our own level if we level up was nice, but like what's happening right now when our rank is getting a little higher, it's a lot harder to find somebody. So on that, I'm wondering if you get to like that Master Ball level, it'll be impossible to find matches because it'll only pair you with other people in that level, and you know. So the higher you get them, I guess maybe you can start over like a Showdown account or reset it. We're not finding anybody. I should tweet it out, like, somebody jump on BattleSpot and play us, because we're sitting here talking to people watching this video and there's nobody on this. There's been a lot of people like making videos on Sword and Shield already, like predictions and stuff. I'm like, we don't really know anything yet, you know, but kind of interesting. I'm excited to get more information so I can post something. Come on, come on, come on. Whew. Felt too late today. 1647, I want to keep trying this team out. What's funny about it is, you know, hey, there's somebody. Hey, they're 1636. They're a little higher ranked then. In Japan. Okay, so X-Ray. I've been really struggling with X-Ray lately. This could be tough because he can block my Hypnosis with Feeny. Yeah, this could be tough. I'd like to have Lele out, but I don't want my terrain going away. I could like Gengar too, but I need Groudon for that Xerneas. Groudon looks good except for that. So I want Groudon. I want the 2 Psychics. So do I want? I really don't want. It's either Togedemaru or Gengar. Gengar seems pretty good, I guess. What do I want to lead though? Mewtwo, Gengar? Lele Grata on the back. So I have the option. I don't know, this thing could be trouble too, this version. I have Focus Blast, but I gotta get Gravity up first. So I have the option of Gravity Hypnosis, which will be blocked by Feeny. I got Lele in the back, so I can switch in, block a Fake Out, and nuke something with a Z-move, but I don't know if I'm getting... Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he's protecting Xerneas here because I have... I don't know. Like, I'll survive a foul play. Should survive a foul play. You can't Fake Out Gengar. I want Gravity. I mean, do I switch in Lele? I don't really get anything on that, because next turn, what am I doing with Gravity? Focus Blasting. He can Fake Out Mewtwo. I'm gonna switch in Lele in the Mewtwo slot. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and I'm gonna Sludge Bomb. So maybe parting shots to get out of him. Well, he's not trapped yet though. I don't know if Faking Out Mewtwo really gets him except he blocks my Gravity. I mean, you can't just let Xerneas sit there. I have a cardinal rule with this GS Cups when there's Xerneas is you always cover the Xerneas though. So many times I avoid attacking because I just figured, oh, they're going to switch to Protect, and then they always heal me. Okay, he does Protect that time. Alright. Is he coming out? Okay, Foul Place. Is this going into Gengar? No. That's kind of what I thought he would do. Alright, so now I can Gravity. What's he gonna switch in on a Xerneas slot though? He had a Steel type. He had Stack Attack. I can Gravity. I don't want a Sludge Bomb though. Like that seems like that's not good. But no. Okay, always cover Xerneas. Just Sludge Bomb it. You know he's probably switching to Stack Attack. It goes for double. See, I don't get that. Like I guess it makes sense, but. You're going for a double already? It's turn 2. Great. Alright, so... He's party shotting, which makes sense, because he's trapped. Oh, he's trapped! Yeah, that's why he's protecting. What am I thinking? Yeah. I'm not used to playing with Mega Gengar at all. That is another really good thing about this game. This team, though. I gotta use that an advantage more often with having Grata and not worrying so much about... Okay, so... I got him trapped. This has gotta be Lele. Lele's just getting Sludge Bombed. Or not Lele, Feeny. Is this Feeny? Maybe he didn't bring Feeny. This Feeny is... He's not bad though. He probably has a water move. He's got that Rayquaza. And maybe he has Rayquaza. I mean... So then I... Okay, it's Rayquaza. So now Rayquaza's trapped. He's gonna want to kill this Gengar. So does he Protect, Stack Attacka, and Dragon Ascent my Gengar? Do I care if he does that? What do I have in the back? Yeah, and then Mewtwo comes in. So I'm gonna Moonblast his Rayquaza in case he does do that. And I'm gonna Hypnosis his Stack Attacka. If he protects, then Mewtwo comes in. If Gengar goes down, then I just Focus Blast it. Oh, Rayquaza protects. Okay. Does Double Protect? No? Alright. So we do that. So he can't E-Speed me. I'm outspeeding this Rayquaza. Persian's not... Oh, he can't switch. Jeez, I'm terrible at this. Like, I can't, if he's going to switch into Persian. I'll choose to switch happy. Alright, so I'm going to Moonblast. I'll outspeed him. Okay, just Moonblast and no system. Okay. Oh, he's forfeit. Okay, so yeah, we'll see how fast we can get in our game, but it's 35 minutes. Might be kind of long. So that's 3 wins with this team. So 4 so far, 3 on here recording it. So the camera's slow down. Ooh, he's not looking good on that battery though. We might make one more, hopefully. Don't say. This is crazy how fast this camera battery goes. It's like a camcorder, like you'd use to like record like family events and stuff. Like, I hope your birthday parties are 20 minutes long because it doesn't last much longer. The battery was it's like 3 bars and it had 2 bars. Alex, 1583. No, that doesn't tell me exactly where in the United States. Could be any Alex. All right. It's the second Chansey I've seen, too. He doesn't have any, he has no Intimidate. Dang, he's locked in fast. He doesn't have any Terrain. I want Gravity right away. You can Trick Room for his thingy. Oh, I stopped his Trick Room. Whimsicott? Whimsicott outspeeds everything except for his thing. And I can taunt with Whimsicott. The camera's still working? Yeah. Yeah, 1 thing left. Okay, let's rush. Alright, do I Whimsicott Gengar then? Or not Gengar, Groudon? I kinda want something that can Gravity. But Lily's not good here. Like, is this a Togedemaru game? Doesn't seem too good. Groudon and Whimsicott. I think I'm gonna rely on hitting like maybe I want Mewtwo, but I don't like that. Oh, that's probably bad. Like I didn't bring Gengar. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this thing. They always Ultra Burst right away, I think, it feels like, though. Like, I still have Moongeist Beam them, but then at least I can hit with a Moonblast. Yeah, I wish I had more time to figure that out. So, alright, we got Whimsicott, we got Lele. I need Gravity, though. If this is Dawn Wings coming out first. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, you can't Rage Powder me. I've taunt this thingy. Okay. So you might just... I gotta taunt this thing. He's gonna Trick Room, maybe. Like, should I taunt the Necrozma to avoid a Trick Room and Gravity? Or Psychic the Moongus? And taunt the Necrozma. You could just Moonblast me, though. Like, then what do I do? I'm just gonna protect. I'll protect Lele, because Amoonguss, well, he could have a poison move, I guess, for Whimsicott. Alright, he Rage Powers. So that's not affecting Whimsicott. So he's gonna be going for, well, he might have done that anyway. But you would think he's going for a Trick Room then, because he's trying to protect his thing. Okay, yeah, okay, so we stopped Trick Room. Which means he's probably pretty slow. I'm gonna taunt the Amoonguss. You know? I mean, now he's bopping me, though. Like, I think I need... Gravity. I need Gravity. So I don't need Gravity for Groudon. I need Groudon. I need Precious Blaze for this Necrozma. Like, does he... Maybe he's not super slow. Maybe he bursts here to get his speed up and outspeeds Lele and like, Moongeist Beams, I mean. Okay, I get Gravity off. Alright, so at least that's good. I have Sleep next turn. Okay. What's that? Is it MMM? Oh, okay. So he's not. Okay, so he's not ultra cross. But he's blowing a Z move. You'd think on Lele. I'm gonna grass whistle in the Crosmo. I'm gonna psychic it. I could get Spore, but I mean, at least I'm. Oh, he goes for double. People are doing doubles today. Maybe that's just this team makes people want to protect. Alright. Okay, so I put that thing to sleep, and I'm gonna psychic it. So at least he's not sporing me even if he's sashed then, so that's good. Oh, okay. Oh, geez, he's just tough. Okay. That's cool. Alright, taunt we're off, but he's asleep. Is he gonna wake up? I don't have anything really to hit him with. I mean, I can start moonblasting him. I don't want to get crowd on him though. Does he stay asleep? Does he stay asleep? Does he stay asleep? I want to get crowd on him. How many turns of gravity are left? 3. He can protect that thing now, though. I should have moonblasted the crowd, because he can just protect a Moongus, but I can't afford being put to sleep if he. All right. So ideally obviously ideally he's going to sleep. If he's not ultra Necrozma, he's probably pretty slow then. Trick Room, that is probably pretty slow. He's not taunted anymore. He can wake up and Trick Room. Okay, he wake up. Okay, he's Moongeist Beams though, which obviously is not great, but at least it's not. He's not going for a Trick Room. Oh, it doesn't. That's the bad thing about having fast crowd on. Alright, so. I want a P-Blades. That's not gonna stop Trick Room though. I wish I knew how fast this thing was in relative to the Groudon. Is it fast thing? Because Groudon's like max speed Groudon. So I'm hoping this Moonblast hits in the Necrozma and Precious Blades goes first. Rage Powders. P-Blades? No. So he's Trick Rooming now. Trick Rooming now. Maybe he's not, but no, he's not any damage yet. So please lose now, right? Like, maybe I should have taunted the Amoonguss earlier. I was afraid of him sporing me. Like, taunting the Necrozma was the right move. Maybe I shouldn't have switched out Whimsicott. So here comes his Groudon probably. In Trick Room. Yep. So I have nothing that flies. And I have Gravity Set for him. And he's got a slow thing. I just lose, right? I have what? Kinger in the bag? Nothing I would have would be any good. Oh, I have Mewtwo in the bag. Okay, so Mewtwo and Lele are full HP. It's 1 turn of Gravity, 4 turns of Trick Room. Okay, protect both. Let's burn a turn. I mean, I'm not even going to be able to survive 1 turn where he's attacking and hitting me without protecting. Krause's got Earth? What would he be trying to catch on the switch with Earth Power? I don't know. I think you're always Moongeist beaming there. Or at least his gravity's over. So. I don't know. I'm gonna Precious Blades. So maybe he tries to do that and he misses. And I'll switch to Whimsicott and Lele aside just for it to die. The cat. I mean, he's got to be Moonblasted to stay ahead of this, I think. He earth powers again. Okay, maybe he misses Pressless Blades. It's probably an earth power. Like, a lot of times trick them, their eruption, like special. Wait, eruptions? Can I try that? My Groudon maybe, I don't know what this sensitive one. Okay, so we don't survive that. So it's... Why is he earth powering? He did show Moongeist Beam. That's what he hit Groudon with. So he can only Moongeist Beam one of these guys. He's gonna go for Mewtwo. Alright, I'm gonna need a double on Mewtwo. Probably. Yeah. So I protect Mewtwo, I'm gonna need a double on him, and I Psychic Groudon to limit his damage. Or I get rid of... yeah, I guess it doesn't... I don't know if a Moonblast even knocks out this Necrozma. I'm planning on taking a full eruption now and not next turn anyway, because I'm going to attack after Groudon, so limiting his damage doesn't help me, because I'm protecting next turn. And hopefully getting a double with Mewtwo. Alright, Moongeist Mewtwo. No, of course. Okay, alright. Well, I guess either one makes sense. You guys survived it. Okay, well, we lost this one. I mean, again, we talked about Lunala. This is obviously like Lunala on steroids. Not being super great. Like, I don't have any ghost resist. What else could he have in the back? Probably Chansey. Chansey in the back? Like... survive this turn? Yeah, I just forfeit. Like, I can't win. Okay, 47 minutes, that's plenty enough. And the camera held out, so good news all around. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. Leave a like if you liked it. Especially if you want to see more of this team. 3 wins, 1 loss. 4 wins, 1 loss with like off-screen games. So not too bad. I think I'll play more tonight with it just to see what I can do. Yeah, it's definitely fun to use, fun to figure out. So thank you for watching. I'll be posting still regular content even though the NBC is over. But as we get closer to Sword and Shield, I might do some more analysis stuff. And if you're a TCG fan, look for some of that coming up too. All right. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time.